Hello, I'm Trent, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the Scopes Monkey trial and how it ties into the fundamentalist and modernist controversy. As we know, the fundamentalist and modernist controversy is a battle between old Christian sentiment and the new, sort of new age scientific community that's growing in the United States at this time. John Thomas Scopes was a Dayton, Tennessee substitute high school teacher who was accused of violating the Tennessee Butler Act, which prohibited the teaching of evolution in public schools, state-funded schools. The trial that followed was considered a sham in a way because he incriminated himself, and the goal was to bring publicity to this controversy that was going all over the United States. It brought national attention to the debate, the fundamentalist modernist debate. It became the center of national attention as many high-profile figures for both sides participated. Williams Jennings Bryan, who was a huge fundamentalist, he was a 3-time presidential nominee. He sat in Congress. He was a big proponent for the old Christian way that the United States was essentially founded on, and through the Great Awakenings, the Christian tradition that carried on. In a New York Times article written in July 1925, he's quoted as saying, "If evolution wins, Christianity goes, for both cannot survive." The modernists believed that modern scientific topics like evolution do not contradict biblical teachings and don't displace God as being the supreme being and creator of the universe. Scopes was a modernist. He is quoted as in a New York Times article, again written in July of 1925, where he defends the modernist viewpoint, and he hoped that the trial would shed some light on the relationship of science and Christianity. He hoped that the trial would be taught, or he hoped that the trial would allow science to be taught without usurping God's word and biblical truth and all of the fundamental truths that are contained in the Bible. The whole challenge, though, the fundamentalists believed was that the validity of the Bible and God's supreme word were going to be thrown out the window. And that's where the controversy lies, and this trial brought that to a head, and both sides went to battle over it. Thanks for listening. This is my video on the Scopes trial and the fundamentalist modernist controversy.